yet. I think we're just about at that point. Looks like we're live. Looks like we're live, and there we go. Awesome. Okay. Uh-oh. Got mute you. There we go. Alright, well, here we are for our first Satanic Saturdays with Dead Space. I fucking love this game. I haven't played it in years, but it's a really, really good game. Some really good times with, have had some really good times with Dead Space in the past, so, gonna be playing a new game. I think we're gonna do it on easy difficulty, not go for anything too, like, crazy, hardcore, or challenging or anything with this one. Keep it simple, keep it safe, as, the great old Gandalf said. Just maybe a little bit different than that. Not quite keep it simple, keep it safe. Although that would be a great catchphrase. That would make Gandalf the world's greatest man if he said a little bit different things. Like, instead of fly, you fools, if he said cry, you fools, because he's like, oh, be so sad over my death? That'd be a badass one. It's like, oh, miss me, you fools, miss me. Oh. Dead Space. Ah, nice! Isaac Clarke is listed as the primary, the first primary mission asset. I actually totally forgot about that. Apparently people like Isaac. He's like everyone's favorite.
Me. I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I wish I could just talk to someone. I'm falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. It's strange. Such a little thing.
How many times you watched that thing? Guess you really miss her.
It'd be
Don't
nice
worry,
if you
we're
wouldn't
almost there.
stalk me.
You'll be able to look her up once we're on board.
Seriously, why is
Sounds
this guy
you
like,
do have a lot of
why?
catching up to do.
Granted, I don't know why Isaac is just watching
Sinking
that
in
like
orbit now.
video of his wife about to die,
this trouble over
like
that
right in the
chunk of
middle of the
rock.
room with everyone else. Could give
Space
himself a
mining is a
little bit
lucrative
privacy
business,
and
Daniels.
could give them
Each
some
7 is a gold
privacy
mine
as
according to
well.
prospectors' reports. Cobalt, silicon, osmium. Now, where is she? There she is. We have visual contact.
God, I forgot how cool this game looks.
So that's Ishimura. Impressive.
The USG Ishimura.
Bitch.
Biggest planet cracker in her class. And it looks like they already popped the cork.
Why is it all dark? I don't see any running lights.
Corporal, take us in closer and hail them. And stay clear of that debris field. We're here to fix their ship, not the other way around.
USG Ishimura, this is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kellion responding to your distress call. Come in, Ishimura.
You're gonna need to boost the signal if your power's low.
Yes, we know. Boost the signal. More.
I love that guy. He's such a sassafras. I forget his
Never heard
name.
of a total communications blackout on one of these things. You'd think with 1,000 people on board, someone would pick up the phone.
Honestly, there's actually a lot of characters in this game who are kind of really, really sassy. There's only like three
It's a
characters
busted
that
array
matter,
like we
and
thought.
that's me, Isaac,
Sounds like
and
they're
those
having
two,
problems
but,
with their encoder. You get us
yeah,
down
so
there
basically
and
I
we'll
just mean
fix it.
those two are really
48 hours
sassy.
max.
All right, you heard the lady. Take us in. Let's see what needs fixing.
Gravity
You
tethers
heard the
engaged.
lady.
Automatic docking procedures a go.
What the hell?
Sir, the auto dock.
What is it?
We're off track. We're gonna hit the hull.
Hit the blast shields. Their guidance tether's damaged. Switch to manual, now.
Inside the magnetic field? Are you insane? Abort!
No!
Ah, hello there, John. How's it going, my good son? I am here! This is the man with the plan. We're like on the Star Tours ride right now. With the blasting shields down. The little camera right there. Reminds me a lot of Star Tours. God, that ride used to be amazing. Before Disney
okay?
went and ruined it.
What the hell were you thinking? Were you trying to get us killed?
I just saved our asses, Miss Daniels. If we had aborted at that speed and distance, we'd have smashed right into the side of the Ishimura. Now settle down, let's get to work. Corporal, report.
I'm not getting any readings from the port booster, and we've
Hello,
lost
Patrick.
comms and
How's it going?
autopilot.
How is the
take
audio
some time to-
bouncing right
Alright.
now? Oh, I
get
totally
some
forgot to
extra
check
hands
out
from my
Isaac's
base to help out.
face. There's a brief moment after you crash there before he puts on his helmet that you can actually spin
Still,
the
Isaac,
camera
I'm
around
thinking
and
of
see your
everyone's
character's
right with the
face. Not too much of a spoiler, seeing
we're
as you
done.
see his face
Clean
at
bill
the
of
end of the
health for
game.
everyone.
But
right.
nice little
We've still got a job to do.
detail in this
We're
game.
moving out.
1 a.m. Oh my god, egg hype. You're so awesome, Patrick. It's actually only 6 p.m. by me. I'm sorry that's so late for some of you guys out there, but this is basically the best time for me to do it on Saturdays, so works for me, and I hope it works all right for you guys. I always forget when you start a new game in this game how crummy Isaac's armor looks. I mean, granted, this guy's a freaking engineer, so it makes sense looking at this thing, because this is just like an average kind of space suit rather than, like, he shouldn't be armed for military, so it makes sense that he upgrades his suit more and more. But seeing, like, how the suit looks at the end of the game when you get all the upgrades, this looks so wussy. Looks so wussy, but it makes sense, I suppose. Yeah, I don't really care. Actually, I do actually kind of care now that I think about it. You didn't show me Isaac's face? Whoa, dude. It's midnight
You didn't lose power
It's
to the port
midnight
booster.
on
You lost the
Sunday
port
in
booster.
Germany. That's
Unbelievable.
crazy. It's a whole day ahead. Oh, midnight in the morning, though. Okay, so it's Sunday morning. I was thinking, like, how is that possible? But no, I understand what you mean now. Wait, was, like, blood seeping down on the screen before? Oh, those... It was just, the little planet markers. There's a way to run in this game. How do you run? Is it the
Power's down
bumpers?
everywhere.
No?
Isaac,
Left
get over
bumper.
here. I
Okay,
can
that's
go
gonna
back.
take some getting used to. I want to smash some boxes. I don't know if I could smash boxes yet. Isaac confirmed wussy. Isaac is a wuss. If you guys are talking about the Isaac Rebirth being announced, I am so freaking excited. It's gonna be amazing. Like, Edmund McMillan announced that people who bought The Binding of Isaac will get a big deal off on the game. And I know it's 33% off right now for pre-orders, but I don't know if there's gonna be like an even better deal if we wait. I'm definitely gonna buy the game and like record so much of it when it first comes out, but honestly I'm kind of looking for the best deal as long as I can. Just go ahead and open this door. I don't know why no one else can open it. It doesn't really seem like the engineer is required to open a freaking door. And hi Messi, how's it going? Very scurry here in my dark, very scary. I know, we're going for all the scares with this game. Dead Space. I actually think, honestly, I know we talked about this a little bit last time. Why can't I destroy boxes yet? I want to break this box.
Seems like everyone was trying to
Can't
pack
do
in
it.
a hurry.
But honestly, Dead Space 1 was
Yeah?
intended
Well,
to be a
there's
horror
not.
game,
There's
and I
nobody
think it
here.
is somewhat
pick up
scary
any
the first time you
broadcasts.
play it, but it's kind of like Resident Evil
Security
4,
console's still
and
live.
actually like all the Resident Evil
Isaac,
games.
log
After
in
the
and
first
see
time
what
you
you
play
find.
them, they're just like
Kendra,
not scary
Get that
anymore.
elevator back on.
And I think that I haven't played Dead Space 2 or 3, but I really feel like that series got farther and farther away from horror and just started going on gore.
We can figure
I
this
really
out
hate it
once.
when
Get that computer display up, Isaac.
horror series end up doing that. I mean, gore is perfectly fine, and I actually know some people who are really big gore fans, but definitely not my kind of thing. And the stream is glitchy still. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's actually, usually it stops on my computer, but because I have it running on my, my Mac, but it's actually going pretty well today, so I don't know what to say. In all honesty, this is actually, should be one of the best days for it, while I'm at school at least, I think. Too spooky for me. Hi, Dean! How's it going? Is this Dark Souls 1? I wish this is Dark Souls 1. I actually don't have Dark Souls 1 on Steam. I have it on my Xbox. I really need to buy that game eventually, but I think I'm waiting for it to go on sale. Fun fact, when you do New Game Plus in this game, you actually get to start off with a gun right away and use it. And actually, if you shoot in this vent right here, then a monster, well, one of the monsters will actually come out and try to attack you. And for whatever reason, I mean, literally, this is just for the story, of course. That's why it happens. But it confuses me because the monster comes out and attacks me, and nobody in this room does anything. They're just like, yeah, that was cool, Isaac. I know there's a monster there, and we're about to run away from them in 2 seconds, but we're not gonna be scared of them now. We'll just
doesn't
like
look good.
wait. Dead Space
Taking
1.
a lot of damage.
Dummy. That's so silly.
transistors
They are
offline,
both
getting
DS
around's gonna be
games,
difficult.
so, oh, duh!
Yeah, it seems to be
I don't know
flowing
why I
again,
said
that's a
Dark
start.
Souls. Basically, whenever I see DS, I always think of Dark Souls
hell
rather
was
than
that?
Dead Space, but yeah, I completely forgot that they have the same, starting letters or initials, so,
What was that?
that was
Did you hear that?
my fault 100%, Veldron. I don't know what the hell was up with me there.
Something's in the room with us.
That just shows how much I love Dark Souls. Whenever I see DS, I'll always think of Dark Souls. But yes, this is Dead Space 1. Personally, in my opinion, the only one that exists. So let's run. I think we might take a little bit of damage here, but I forget if damage actually like counts in this portion of the game. Run, Isaac! Run! Now it looks like we're actually gonna be perfectly fine. Open the elevator! No! Okay, so we took a little bit of a hit, but that doesn't really matter. Enemies are just gonna chill and wait. Do we have to activate it? The elevator, can you close? Can the elevator close? Oh, I guess we did have to click it. That's my bad. How very dare you? Hi Ethan, how's it going? Sorry, I meant to send you a message. I meant to send you a message really quick. Sorry, I didn't get a response from this one. I'm gonna say this really quick. If anyone could tell me how the audio balance is, that would be really nice. But Ethan, I meant to send you a message before this. I'll tell you about Prison Architect as soon as I can. It's just I had to go get dinner. I had to like run and grab dinner because the line down there was awful today. And then run back, and then I had like 10 minutes to set up all the stuff for the stream. So I'll tell you about Prison Architect at my next convenience. Played all the Dead Space games, and it's only getting worse in the horror department. It's shooting stuff. Yeah. Like, I don't think this is the only problem. I haven't played Dead Space 2 or Dead Space 3, but the thing that I think is worst, I think that one of the worst things you could do in a horror genre is make a game multiplayer. And of course, Dead Space 3 was made multiplayer. And the reason for that is, for anyone who is wondering, is it takes away all the horror, you know? When you've got someone there helping you, there's just no fear. It's once again, I haven't played this game either, but Fear 3 did the exact same thing, and I imagine that took out all the horror that used to be in that series. And the sad thing is, the Fear series used to be one of my favorite series of all time, but that's just Fear 1 and then the 2 expansion packs for Fear 1. I honestly don't even consider anything after that in my personal canon, because it actually erases everything that happened in all the games except for Fear 2, i.e., all the games that happened after the original Fear, i.e. Perseus Mandate and Extraction Point, and I think those are by far the best of the series. Oh god, those things move fast. I totally forgot how fast these buggers move. Let me stop doing these. Well, the streams are impossible to watch for me, still because of stream freezing and trying to jump back to live. Okay, Messy, well, I'm sorry about that. Today, like I was mentioning before, today would act, while, for any day that I'm, let's beat up this person's corpse. Yeah! We decapitated a dead body of a human. But who knows, maybe it will have come back as a monster, seeing as he was killed by one. But today would actually be the best day for the internet out here, because, it's Lobster Fest, which is a big, like, club festival day, so a lot of people are outside and not using their computers and stuff like that. So, internet at my school is really, really awful, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people... there's a monster over there. Wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people still do have those issues, but, I'm sorry if you do. There's really nothing I can do about it. Let me see. The music was very exciting for how calm you were. Literally zero worry. That's one of those scripted events. That's the thing about this game. Not only does this game get less scary the more you play it, and I played it a lot when I was younger. In all honesty, I'd kind of even say this game is only really scary your first time. Maybe second or third time as well. But each time you play it, it's gonna get less and less scary. Hi, lady. Bam! Shoot you in your face. But yeah, that's a scripted event. You can take damage there, but if you do, it's very, very minimal. So really, there was no need to worry about that portion at all. Yeah, we need a key for all that. Messy, the problem will be resolved in time. It will be solved in like 30 minutes. It happened to me at the last live stream. That might be how many people are using the internet, though, but I will actually say more people should use the internet at the school the later it gets, because that's how things usually work. So, who knows? Maybe it is actually a problem that resolves itself after a period of time. Nice!
Repaired.
Nice. Check out that magazine.
Everything is on the other
Shoot
side
it up.
of the quarantine.
Oh my god, did I burn it?
From here.
Holy cow, I burnt that magazine. I ruined it forever.
You can.
That's so sad.
If I can get to the bridge,
I can't
should be
even
able to
mock you
access
correctly
the
because your
personnel
stream is
files.
still buggy as hell.
fix the
Sorry
trap,
about that, Sideways.
and I'll help you find Nicole.
By the way, just saying, Dead Space sucks. The original Dead Space is amazing. I think this game is really good. I haven't played the second or third. From what I've seen of the third, I think the third is pretty bad, but of course I can't judge because I haven't played it. Second, I don't think is anywhere near as close as the original, but I've heard there are a lot of people who like the second. But I think that this game is really, really good. I really like Dead Space 1. Seriously, it looks at horror, which, when done effectively, is about a subtlety and says, F that and throws flesh. Yeah, and yeah, I could see where you're coming with that, but I think it's still a really good game, you know, because I really like the story. I do like the atmosphere, even though it's not very scary later times you play it. I think the monster designs are okay. They're not the most creative thing in the world. I think the music is good, gameplay's good, and yeah, basically I just like a lot about this game. Hello, body. So that's an example of stuff that is maybe scary the first time, but then next time you play, you're just like, oh, hello, body, how's it going? Music is just gonna get really dramatic for a second. I like how long that guy was getting torn. Yeah, I know. I know, that poor guy was just chilling, getting tortured behind the door forever because they didn't open it. Dead Space 3 is just like Serious Sam, only with less enemies. It's scary as Tetris. Tetris was originally designed to be a horror game. No, I can't even joke about that. I wouldn't have anywhere to go besides just saying that. I know. Tetris, that's the thing about Tetris, though. I will say Tetris can be very suspenseful if you start getting into it. It's not horror game suspenseful, of course, but it does have a kind of suspense where you're like, oh my god, no, the blocks are moving too fast. I gotta like stop them, stuff like that. Oh god, I even got to scroll up so many people have been chatting, which is freaking awesome. I've never played the Serious Sam games. I've always wanted to play those, though, because I know how ridiculous they are. Must be said, the stream is holding up a bit more than earlier streams. That's good, which is odd given it's a more high-def game. I don't think, in all honesty, I don't think the like quality of the game has anything to do with it. I think it's simply my internet at the school, which is very unfortunate. There isn't really anything I can do about it. How do I use the thing? That's one thing I probably should have figured out before, selecting this. Okay, so Y is inventory, but it's not hold left and Y? How do I make you go slow? It shouldn't be, of the game itself that slows the stream, but the quality of the recording. Yeah. Will you play just Dead Space in this live? Yes, I think I'm just gonna do Dead Space on, live streams and not actually, the live streams will probably end up on the channel. I still have to put up the previous live streams, but, yeah. How do I make this thing slow down? I don't remember how to do it. It's not Y, because Y is inventory. Not right. Not that. I don't remember how to do this. I need your guys' help. Dead Space is awesome. Agreed. Dead Space is a 13-year-old coming over Friday of the 13th and Alien whilst... Oh my god. But the first one actually pretends to be horror. Like I said before, I think that there are some scary parts in Dead Space 1, but they're only scary the first time, because they're all just jump scare situations, rather than, suspense. Well, there is some suspense in this game. I don't know. I feel like you may be being a little bit too cool to the game, but I understand where you're I have more respect for the second one because it actually admits to what it is dumb. Yeah, but that's actually what I hated about the series. I hated how it started going into gore. We just squashed that body. Okay, well I'm gonna go somewhere else until I figure out how to do this. I don't see a control selection in the options, which is butts. There's controls, Y, vertebrae, basic. Oh, I gotta click continue. Okay, let's see. Move forward, back. Rig, activate, sprint, punch, foot, weapon slot down, blah, blah, blah. Hot map. Oh, wait, but these are all letter keys. Oh my god. How do I do this? Sadly, I think 360 would work well for you, B-Dan. I did 360 before and it didn't solve any problems, Dean, so that's not a thing, unfortunately. So I brought it up to 720 because I figured might as well allow the people who it actually works for be able to see the stream well. I imagine that your stream is getting lagged then, Dean? Some people it works perfectly for, other people it lags. The stream, the quality of the game has nothing to do with its own. So that's my frap size, Batman Echo Sound, blah blah blah, stream recording resolution, okay, sorry. Just run through. Yeah, I'm basically just running through the game, if that's what you're saying. Apparently I'm stuck because I don't know how to get through this frickin' thing. I swear, it's you. I think if memory serves properly, it's you hold the firing button and then press Y or B. Oh my god, it's frickin' X. I'm an idiot. Okay, well at least we're through that goddamn door. When this video makes it to YouTube, everyone is gonna hate me. I'm surprised you guys don't hate me right now. It just took like 10 minutes standing at that frickin' doorway. Look on Google to see how you slow that thing down. I would, but with this, there's some basically games that uh-oh, the lights turned off. We got the scaries here. We got the scaries. This door's locked. Nothing we can do about that. Anyone gonna be behind me? No, it doesn't look like it. Let's go use the restroom if we can. Oh, the lights are back. Thank you, game. It was very, very kind of you. Anything in the restroom here? There's some ammo. That's always nice. We'll need to, you guys will be, what we should do, you guys should decide what weapons I use. I really love, is this thing called the plasma cutter, or is that, oh, wrong button. Oh, that's the map. Is this weapon called the plasma cutter? I think it is. Let me see. Yep, plasma energy. I believe it is the plasma cutter. Plasma cutter's really cool. Probably my favorite weapon of this series, but, the flamethrower is shit. I hate the flamethrower. But you guys could, go ahead and tell me what to use. Well, I should move this thing. Man, 9 viewers and still behind on the chat. You hate your internet, true. Yeah, I know, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Still, get behind on the chat. Still behind on the chat? I think oh, yeah. Well, you guys are talking a lot. Actually, if you're just messaging that now, there actually might be a lot of lag between when you guys are messaging me and when I'm actually hearing what you're saying. How about this? You guys know how to do Kappa. If you guys can, do a Kappa for me in the chat right now. And then I'll be able to judge how long it takes until I start seeing those. Because hopefully that's not an issue. That would be a real nuisance if the chat is actually taking a really long time to show up. I always like shooting these things, because sometimes bad men come out of them, and you always want to be careful of bad men, because bad men always have bad plans, and it's bad news bears, and there's a lot of bad people after you. So let's open this thing, see what we've got here. Ah, there's one counter. That's actually not that bad. Oh, hello, buddy. How's it going? I was actually starting to think that the chat was like way slow loading for me, but I actually think that it's going pretty good. Kappa and a failfish. God, I love you guys so much.
Listen up, car 8 is trashed. We managed to get it back to the repair depot, but now the auto.
Whoa, look at all those faces there.
I need a stasis module brought down here now. If we don't get this piece of shit off the tracks, it's gonna jam up the whole system.
Wow! Language, my good sir. I mean, seriously, what's up with that guy? We need to run, otherwise we're not gonna make that. One's a little bit slow with it. Not really a problem if you don't get it set up right away, but it's always nice. And then I think I have to press the button up here. No! Oh, I'm a failure. Does that one hold on for longer? Oh god, is there a man here? Yeah, there's a man here. Hello. I heard you, like, goggling at me or something like that. He's like, blah, 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 blah. I'm not lagging at all, but it seems like my peers are having troubles. Yeah. That's the thing. That's the... Oh, that one just works. This one doesn't. Okay, I see how it works now. Yeah, I don't know why it works for some people and doesn't work for some. I gotta say, if nothing else, I obviously I appreciate and love everyone who's here, but I do have a special place in my heart for you guys who are having issues and are still staying here for all this, because you guys are real troopers. You guys are the best of the best.
The tram is blocking the whole system. When you get the computer online, you'll be able to call the tram from the control room.
Can I open
Faster
this door?
I can hear something crawling around out there.
Yeah, I don't care. Just let me open the door. Whoa, what's this thing? Hi, buddy. Ah, you freaking jerkwad. Don't hit me. It's rude. Nobody likes a rude demon. Oh, that's what they need. They need a horror game where the monsters, where the people who are after you are really polite. That's what I would really like to see. Can this door freaking open? Oh, it's open. Okay, never mind. Yeah! Dr. Fetus in the house. If I'm remembering correctly, this game is the 360 was the last game I ever rented from Blockbuster. Yeah! It's a good game. It's a good game. Can we open this now? No, that's still locked. Where are these angry dudes? I hear an angry man. Probably in the restroom, actually. If there's one place where you could expect angry people, it's in the restroom. They got a big dump they have to take but can't get it out. It's a main place of bad people. Whatever, I think we could go back. I think this is the way we went, because she was saying, like, the tram was working anyways. And there's a hallway before that we have to go down. I believe we do actually need to grab 2 things before, we're able to get back exactly where we needed to be. Let's actually freeze some dudes, too. Freezing dudes is a fun way to fight. Okay, we'll shoot this man. Because... Oh, it's these jerks. I hate these guys. These guys are the worst, because they're like freaking animals, but, I don't know, they're annoying, because I love animals. I'm not in a special place in his heart, because I have good internet. You know, you are too. You are Daco, or Daco. Let me see. Let me just call you Lamp. I like going with easy things because I'm a horrible reader.
System. It took some work, but I've got the door to the maintenance bay unlocked. The data board should be somewhere inside.
Huh? Wait, you have issues with the outside world and you're watching me. Wait, wouldn't that be more of a reason to watch if you have issues with the outside world? You're like, I don't know, wanna stay away forever with the cool people. Because we're all the cool people. Oh, this thing is totally coming back to life. Let's beat it up the smart way. I like how the music is getting all dramatic for this. What the hell is happening? Oh my god, that was like the weirdest thing I've ever seen. It just like kind of floats up in a bizarre way, stays there for a couple of seconds, and then flies away. Hey, just saying, Egg, I think you need a moderator on your streams. And I'm available. That is totally true. That's actually something that I meant to actually start up with this stream here. So, I would love to actually start setting up some moderators. So, available, and I totally don't want the power.
You gotta cut off the limbs.
I won't lie, Ethan. I could see you being one to abuse your power. But I do also trust you as a friend. So I would be very willing to make you a mod if you wish to be. I was also
it looks like the door to the storage room is locked. There should be a key somewhere in the maintenance bay.
He really doesn't seem like he needs a mod, personally. Yeah, I don't think I need a mod too much right now. Friend, I won't point out any names or blame anyone, but I did have porn linked at the very end of a previous stream. He was a friend of the channel and viewer, so he was just being a little cheeky. People, there of course could be people coming to do that with just bad intentions, you know. But there isn't anyone like that right now. But I still would like to get some mods going just to keep things safe. You know, kind of I'm a better safe than sorry guy, and that's a good way to keep things safe. So 1 second, I'm gonna choke down a little beer and then let's set up this mod situation. So I need to remember how exactly to do it. I think it's like /mod. Then if I do Patrick J40K, I think that does it. No message popped up, so I don't know if that's true or if that's it or not, but I tried. If that didn't work, go ahead and, someone please send me a message telling me how to go ahead and mod people. Me abuse power? Nah. Oh, hello, buddy. How's it going? Let's actually, do the... Oh, I'm out of slow-mo juice! Oh, you never want to be out of slow-mo juice. Whatever. This guy's easy enough to beat up on his own without the slow-mo. Oh, hey, buddy. What's up? Let's, blow up that. Well, that didn't work. I thought that was gonna be a lot cooler. It distracted him for a second. I blew it up, and he turned around like he was being like, ooh, pretty colors. Just got to destroy him. But I'm a mod majority type and stream, and blah, blah, blah. Oh, I wasn't here for previous stream. Pretty new viewer. Oh, okay, I thought I didn't see you before. What would you prefer to go by, Lamp? Do you just want Lamp? I mean, I don't know why. I both like it and feel like it's a weird thing to, I don't know why I feel like it's weird. But I kind of like just calling you Lamp. You're saying yay, Patrick, but I don't think it worked. So I think I might need a little bit of help with that. But yeah, glad to see you here, Lamp. I hope you have a lot of fun times chilling with the streams. Mind if I ask, actually, how were you brought here? I don't know if you were on my main YouTube channel and just started coming out to the streams, or if you did actually find me on Twitch. That I think is for sure the less likely one. But you know, that's always possible as well. It's just trying to kind of waste some ammo by getting rid of those things. Also, Canada. Why are you guys saying Canada? Canada's awesome. Love Canada. I've been to Canada once. It was on a trip where Alaska tried to kill me, and Canada was part of it. There was like 3 events that, not all 3 of them almost killed me, but 3, basically there's some 3 pretty bad days on that trip. Okay, here's what happened. First day, I fell from a ladder, really injuring my leg. Second day, we were late, we were running late to catch up with a bus. So, my whole family was like, Brenton, hurry up, you're going too slow. And I'm like, my freaking leg is like practically broken. It wasn't that bad. But, my freaking leg is like super injured and you guys are like telling me to run. Third day, I get thrown off of a freaking horse. Like, it was a pretty wild trip. A lot of fun all in all, but yeah, Alaska hates me, and Canada is, at least like northern area of Canada, it has a grudge against me because they both tried to kill me. The horse event actually was what happened in Canada, but it's a beautiful country. At least what I've seen of it. I actually think I've been to Canada twice, now that I think about it. The earlier trip was when I was a lot younger. But, good trip none the same. People call me Dakota. Okay, Dakota. That's a good way to say that. Plus Dakota sounds cooler. Can we... Oh, no, we're out of slow-mo juice, so we can't slow-mo that guy. This guy is so alive. That's the other thing about this game. They try to trick you with those things, but once you actually know... That's the problem with this game. Half of the horror in it is that. And there's no suspense of that, because you're like, oh... He's obviously gonna come to life and try to kill me. So why don't I just shoot him in advance and make it 10 times easier, you know? I mean, your first time through, that's gonna scare you a couple of times because you're not gonna be prepared for it, you know? Because you don't understand how the game works. You don't know how the game plays out and stuff like that. Oh, hello, buddy! Oh, God, you got me. Let me get you out of my... Get out of my life! I don't love you anymore. There you go. I found you via YouTube. I got bored and looked up RimWorld. Your videos was the first thing that popped up. Really? There's a lot of people that do RimWorlds out there, so I'm actually surprised, and a lot of people who get a hell of a lot more views than me on RimWorld. So I'm glad that I'm actually popping up first for people. Not to be selfish, but you know. That's pretty cool. Said you were on Twitch. That's no, the guy was in front. Turned around for no good reason. Hi, buddy, what's up? These guys are all so cute. So cute with their little pokey things. No, that's a dead one back there. Can't believe we already have full ammo. Maybe I should have played on a harder difficulty. But, you know, it's just things. Left click the name of the person you want to mod, and you should be able to mod them. Okay, 8 people on live stream, new record. No, actually, Voltron, the highest one was 12 at one point, I think. And we did it. We've gotten 12 twice now. We got 12 in my first official live stream, and we got 12 on the last one at one point with Cave Story. That was the weird thing about the last stream. A lot of people were asking for Rim to Capsule, at least a couple of people. And a lot of people ended up leaving when we swapped to Rim to Capsule. But then a lot of people came back again. Honestly, it might just be a swapping games kind of thing that takes people off because they're like, oh, the stream is ending, I might as well leave, or there's a break in the stream, might as well leave. I found out my problem is that downloading a game, so I'll come back later. Okay, well, I hope to see you soon, Subtitles. And, by the way, just saying the fact that we've made so many RimWorld videos. People love RimWorld, man! One of my most popular series, and I love it too. RimWorld is so much fun. Like, honestly, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. When I was doing, like, around episode 40 through 50 or something, I was starting to kind of, hit burnout on RimWorld a little bit. But then, like, the new update came out, and honestly, I kind of loved it more than ever, and I still love the series right now. It's a really good game. Really good game. And I'm super I should thank you right now, Patrick, since, I was about to mention this. I'm really thankful to Tynan and Sylvester, the developer of the game, because that game is still by far my most popular game on the series, and it's brought in a hell of a lot of people that might not have showed up otherwise. And that's why I was saying I think I should thank you as well, Patrick, because for just so people know, Patrick was indeed the good old sir who introduced me to RimWorld and got me started on all that, so thank you very much. Oh, thank you very much. Elvis impersonation or something. RimWorld is great. It's a good game that he made so much videos. He hasn't played that much RimWorld. Well, that's true. I have a lot of hours into Dota 2 as well. Not that many, though. So I bet you're a great deal better than I am in Dota 2. But I think I'm pretty good. The majority of the games I play are against frickin' bots because my internet at school can't handle better than that. But I watch a lot of, I watch a bunch of casts every now and then, so I think that has actually taught me a lot more than, oh god, there's a dude behind us as well. I think watching those casts has actually taught me a lot more than playing the game actually has, to be completely honest. Man, I'm aiming pretty poorly right now, but amazingly it's actually hitting dudes. I love to compare my death quarters with eggs and, yeah, I know. I can't believe. I love how much the death corridors have been nerfed in all the patches, because they really are OP. Death corridors are freaking awesome. They're the best way to play RimWorld, without a doubt. That's one of my favorite things about seeing all of Tynan's updates whenever they do come out, because they're always you always see that he makes really unique colonies because they don't have death corridors or anything. They're not even like connected buildings. And one thing that I always like to do. So someday, I'll get to this in a sec. I'll finish my first thought, then go on to the second thing. But yeah, he always has very, very unique looking colonies. With like it's different from mine because the buildings aren't really connected at all. He doesn't have a death corridor, and I think part of that is because it wouldn't surprise me if he does have a personal grudge against how death corridors work in the game. Because, like I said before, he's nerfed them like hell, and on top of that, if I was a developer, I would find them kind of annoying because, especially with Tynan, part of what makes him such a good game developer is that he cares so much for diversity in gameplay, and he wants his game to be very, very unique and diverse. And I bet he finds it kind of annoying being like, oh, so many players are making death corridors because it's such an easy and successful way to handle things. But I love the death quarters. The death quarters are freaking awesome. I only got my review copy of RimWorld a few days ago. I should really play it a bit more. RimWorld is so freaking good, man. So good. I watch a lot of Hearthstone, and that hasn't made me better at the game, but I may just suck at that game, not certain. I mean, it is a mix of playing it and watching it, and I will also say it matters who you watch, you know? Because when I originally watched a lot of... I watched, like, Northern Lion, and personally, I think he was actually pretty bad at that game. But then I started watching people like Total Biscuit, and he's not perfect, of course, but I learned a lot of stuff from him, from watching it. Mainly in regards to like how the cards handle and stuff like that. I haven't played the game in forever. I actually probably haven't played RimWorld for like, I mean not RimWorld, Hearthstone for like half a year. So I don't know if things have changed or anything, but really it's the whole game, half of the game, the first half of the game in regards to gameplay is definitely understanding like combos and gameplay and what cards to use when, and of course memorizing the cards so you know what your enemies might be pulling out and what values those cards have. But really, the other 50% of learning the game is definitely just understanding the value of cards. Like saying, well, this card, maybe this card will more often than not be able to get me like 2-for-1's worth. Well, this card is going to be just like 1-for-1, or maybe even worse than that, or better than that. But yeah, I haven't played Hearthstone in forever. I should get back into that game, but I just got so fed up with a lot of the imbalances of it right now. Well, I shouldn't say right now, because I don't know if that's changed, especially since they have added in a lot of new cards. Is this where I'm supposed to go? Oh, no, I'm going the complete wrong way. That's one of the best things about this game, I will say. You could so easily get lost in this game, but thankfully they have this little like, tracking device thing, which allows you to easily see where you're supposed to go. You can't be that much worse than me at Dota. I'm not very good, especially, how bad my computer is. I'm happy with 17 frames per second. 17 isn't awful, but yeah, I get that kind of thing. I remember when I was back in the day of 17 frames per second. Right now, it's not even like a frame issue for me. It's just that every 5 seconds the game completely like freezes up, and then I have to disconnect and stuff like that because my internet here is so bad. I cannot wait to get back home. Like, this summer, streaming is gonna be freaking awesome, because there isn't gonna be any, there won't be any problems with the stream. Everyone should have a perfect video. I'll be able to play so much Dota 2. It's gonna be nice, man. I love Total Biscuit's Legend. Yeah, I know, seriously. I actually, when I was, like, drifting out of Hearthstone, when I stopped playing it and stopped watching the videos, I gotta admit, there was a long period even then when I kept up watching his legendary deck videos, because, like, that's what I ended up doing, to be completely honest. I got to the point where the hell am I supposed to go? Oh, I am supposed to go in there. I ended up kind of going to the point where I was trying to make my own legendary decks, because I just wanted to do gimmicks, you know, because I was fed up with the imbalances, so that was kind of my way with dealing with them. But you just have to invest so much time and or money if you want to do a lot of those gimmicks, especially the ones like the all legendary deck. So it just wasn't worth it for me, and I eventually stopped. Hey buddy, what's up? This dude's playing like we're playing like following the leader right now, chasing this weird monster man. Hey buddy, what's up? Oh, he's gonna leave. Let's try to kill him. No, he got away! I probably killed him first. Right, so I've got... Oh god! Okay, there's a lot of dudes here. I should not be reading the chat right now. Can I just spin around? This game does not have a quick turn? That sucks. I'll have to test that once I finish off these dudes. There we go. No, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing's gonna be alright. Yeah, it does not appear that this game has a quick turn. Okay, a little piece of advice for any and all game developers out there. I mean, I'm sure none of you are going to be in the chat, especially I don't think any of you are developing a game out there, especially a third-person one, and I should say third-person game specifically. If you're developing a third-person game, quick little, very small detail that makes third-person games so much nicer. Make it so either A plus back or whatever your run button is, in this case, left bumper and back. Make it so that makes your character quickly turn around, so you don't have to automatically turn around by looking every time you can. It's just a small little detail which makes the game a lot more fun because it allows like more kind of I don't know, it makes things more dramatic, because when people are chasing you, instead of being like, oh god, do this slow, clunky kind of turn, you can just like flip back around in a circle. It's a lot nicer. That's basically what I'm saying. Oh, Dakota, you're going? Okay, I'll see you later, Dakota. Thank you for coming out, my good sir, and hope to see you in future streams, of course. So, nice! Oh, we get to destroy the boxes that we missed before! All the glory and honor is ours. We have way too much armor. Oh, is that what... Could I upgrade the... No, I couldn't upgrade the inventory before, I don't think. Actually, I didn't shoot that one thing, did I? Will an enemy come out of it now? No, I shot it, and the dude didn't. That's unfortunate. So I've got more research to do on one of my games I got to review. Off then. Okay, see you as well, Ethan. Thank you for coming out, my good sir. I'll tell you about Prison Architect soon. Because that's the especially confusing thing. If you've played a lot of RimWorld, then Prison Architect is a very, very confusing game when you first start playing it. They're very similar, but also very, very different, mainly in regards to controls and how certain things actually work. Well, should play it some... wait. Then I'll play some RimWorld. Either way, I'm fleeing. By the way, Egg, you play Hearthstone. Yeah, we actually talked about Hearthstone, but that was like a year ago or something. When they didn't have European servers, like I believe they do now, or didn't connect the European with American servers. But yeah, we should play sometime. Is this dude behind me, or just chilling somewhere else? Oh, there he is. Couldn't see him. He's like kind of hiding. Die, puppy, die! Never heard of puppy in real life. I'll wait for a response before I bounce out. Right, bouncing out. Good day, chaps. Yep, see you, Ethan. Thank you once again for coming out. Hope to see you in the next one. Let's go ahead and blow up the ship. I mean, we didn't need the ship anyways. Look at this ship! I'm pretty sure we are going in to try to use it as an escape route. But even if the ship, like, didn't blow up in 2 seconds like it's going to, I don't think this thing is gonna be functional. I don't think that's gonna work. So this is probably a stupid attempt anyways, but maybe it was just a case scenario where characters were trying to just like hope, you know? Ship goes boom! Alright, I'm live. I'm here for like another 25 to 30 minutes. Are you European? In like the university, why is your internet so bad? I'm not European, Ethan is. So he needs the European servers. I live in America. The internet at my school is so bad because I go to a really small liberal arts college that's in the middle of the Allegheny Mountains. So, it's a very, very small school, number one, which means they don't have a huge amount of like funding. They do. It's got a lot less people, so they you would think that would actually mean that they would have better internet, but that means they have to care less about putting stuff into internet, and that's pretty much it.
What happened to the shuttle?
That was our ride home. It's the only way off the ship.
Kendra.
No, Hammond! This
Kendra!
changes everything!
Just
Stop being such a negative Nancy.
Can you access the...
I'm pretty sure that thing wouldn't have been functional, but who knows? Maybe I'm wrong.
It's no good. There's an executive lockdown of all primary systems. Without the captain's authorization, I can't access
I really
them.
like the alright I
where's the
lied,
captain?
Dakota. I don't know why, but that's
Here he
really
is.
funny to me.
Captain Benjamin Matthias. Location? Med lab. Status? Deceased.
What? How?
I can't access that information. Find the captain and you'll find his rig. With his authorization codes, I can crack this computer wide open.
Damn it.
Jim!
Isaac,
Damn it,
I'm sending the
Jim!
tram back to your location.
Ah!
Get
3
to the
health
medical
upgrades.
deck
We totally
and
need
find that rig as fast as you can.
What was that?
That's one thing I will say about this game. If I didn't talk while all the action scene, while all the cutscenes were happening, I would actually know that guy's name. But that the dude there, I actually really like him as a character. That's another thing that I like about this game. He's one of my favorite characters in horror games, let's say. Because technically this game is a horror game, regardless of whether or not you actually think it is scary. It classifies as a horror game. But yeah, I actually really like him. He's not the most complex guy in the world, but he's kind of got a lot of charm. I like him a lot. He's actually not the first, like, black companion who suffers a horrible fate in horror games who's a character that I really like. I forget his name, but there's a character in Fear. Is it Holiday? Is his day Holiday? I feel like it is, which is kind of a weird name, but I don't know, who am I to judge? But yeah, there's also a guy in Fear who dies, at the end of not at the end, like in the middle, maybe even towards the beginning of Fear Extraction Point, and he's a character that I really like as well. That is what the Fear games are so good. Fear 1, Fear Extraction Point, and Fear Perseus Mandate. All the others ruined it. Makes me so sad. We still only have the plasma cutter right now, but like I mentioned before, as we go on later in the game, I'll have you guys decide what weapons we end up using. And in a hole-in-the-wall college. Yep, totally. Seriously, hole-in-the-wall. Like, doesn't even exist. Hammond! That's this guy's name. Okay, I thought it was Hammond. I just wasn't sure. Oh, wonderful. We actually get to do weapons right now. We're definitely going to buy the second suit upgrade. But what do we want to use? Do we want to use the pulse rifle or the line gun? For anyone who's not familiar, both of these weapons are freaking awesome. The pulse rifle is a machine gun, while the line gun fires like single shots that cover a wide like line area. They're both really good weapons. I'll let you guys go ahead and decide that, and in the meantime, we could go ahead and get the suit upgrade. Or if you guys want, we could actually just stick with the plasma cutter, because I think we're gonna stick to probably either like, well, actually you get to carry 4 weapons, so we'll probably use 4. So we'll get 4 of them. So we'll probably keep the plasma cutter, and we could get power nodes to upgrade it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. You guys can decide after this. Feel like I'm gonna vomit. Veldron, I'm so sorry. Why is that? I hope you're not sick. It'd make me a very, very sad panda if you were sick. God, my left foot is kind of hurting right now for some reason. I don't know what's up with that. Was now, just a little bit. Well, I hope you feel better soon then. When I played this, I think I used the pulse rifle, called it the nail gun, and then I picked up the line gun. Anyway, choose whatever, basically. Let me see. Yeah, if you think sleep would help you recover, Veldron, definitely feel free to get some rest, buddy. Don't feel any need to stay here. This will, like I said, I still need to put the past 2 live streams up on YouTube, but this one won't be making it to YouTube. So, if you'd want to watch it but you also want to get some rest, feel free to go get some rest. You know what then? I think we might just actually go for a power node. Nah, let's get the pulse rifle. Pulse rifle's pretty cool. Yeah, but I must watch the biggest YouTuber in the world, and then I'm getting some sleep. Okay, just take care of yourself, buddy. Take care of yourself. Yeah! We got the pulse rifle! If there's any reason why the pulse rifle is the most badass thing in the world, this is it right here. Ah! It's like coolest firing mechanic ever. It's not really all that good. At least from my experience, I'm pretty sure it's not all that good, but it's cool. Get to do this fun little thing where you just, kill everyone in the radius around you. Secondary of the game! Oh yeah. Transporting with the hands porting. That logic is beating. I fully understand you. Are you stupid? Just take care of yourself. Equals are you stupid? I like that. I like that a lot. Welcome to the second zone. I like the sun poster. It's like advertising. Whoa, look at that one to the right of it too. That's the really nice poster, right, guys? Yeah. Bionic. What does that say under it? Bionic, the world you never knew. I think that's what it says. The text over "never knew" is really hard to read. So really put white over yellow. Lonely Solace Center. Peg. Oh, that's pink, or whatever it is. That's the thing that you have to get a trophy for, right? Whatever. These don't matter. I like the Lightspeed one too. I don't know why, but that reminds me of Toy Story. I know that Lightspeed is actually a thing.
It's all right, Nicole. He's here. Nothing to be afraid of. I knew you would come. Just like you said. I saved this for you.
What was that? What'd she give us?
To take me.
Oh, kinesis mode. Oh, that. Okay, cool. I forgot you get kinesis at this early in the game. That's pretty cool. Whatever. This poor lady, she's no more, so we gotta just ruin her life. In fact, let's even, like, mess around with her body a little bit. Bye-bye, leg. Well, I grab her head. Arm's okay. I'm such a sicko for doing this. This is what kinesis is meant to be used for in the game. Oh my god, her head is freaky looking. Let's go ahead and bring her on for a trip. We'll make sure to, I think we use this elevator the next time we go somewhere. So let our little, our toy to kind of like tag along with us. Oh, nope. Come on. Stay. No! It's a bad head. It's a very, very bad head. Oh, that's good enough. Okay, let's mosey on along. The game needs to use shadows more. I think this game uses shadows a decent amount. I don't know if you're actually saying that ironically or not. Look at all those corpses. It is freaking disgusting as in here. Okay, we were able to grab that. Do we have a bigger inventory yet? That is... Okay, good. We at least have a couple empty spaces. I think that gets upgraded every time you upgrade the rig. Like when you saw your own shadow when the train pulled in, would've been cool if you were there too. Wait, oh yeah, we do see our own shadow. That's pretty cool. So that crazy lady reminds me of BioShock a little. Oh my god, she actually is very reminiscent of BioShock. BioShock is a game, the original BioShock. That's one that we'll be playing on, Satanic Saturdays eventually. Obviously not quite yet, but that one will be happening eventually because I freaking love the original BioShock. That's a good question for here. I imagine a good amount of the people in here have played what's this? Schematics, awesome, cool. I presume a lot of people in here have played was that the flamethrower schematics? I don't care if it's the flamethrower schematics. If you guys want me to use the flamethrower, I will. The flamethrower sucks at butts. Hammond, what's up?
We were attacked. Kendra's gone. One minute she was there. I can't believe I lost her.
I can't believe.
We can still do this. Get me the captain's rig codes and we'll find Nicole.
God, I love
Looks like the crew barricaded the door to the emergency wing. You have to blow through it to get to the morgue. Get some thermite from medical storage and a shock pad from Zero-G therapy. Should be down the corridor.
Communication is useless in all this static.
Yeah, whatever you say, buddy. Yeah, that's a good question. What's your favorite? I presume a lot of you guys out there have played at least BioShock 1 and BioShock Infinite. So what's your favorite BioShock games between the two? I mentioned some people might say BioShock 2, but I would have to presume that most people would say either BioShock 1 or BioShock Infinite. Personally, excuse me, I love BioShock 1. Amazing, amazing game. And probably, almost certainly the best from like a story element and stuff like that. But I prefer BioShock 1. I like the world of BioShock 1 a little bit more than BioShock Infinite. And I like the story more. No, I don't find it more interesting. I just like BioShock 1 more. Part of that, of course, may also be nostalgia, seeing as I played BioShock 1 when I was a lot younger than I did when playing BioShock Infinite. And if if you ask any of my friends, they'll tell you I am a sucker for nostalgia. Like, nostalgia is like one of like my biggest impacting influences on my opinion of a lot of things. Crap, we don't have room for any more of those? That sucks. Shouldn't even be full. Yeah, it doesn't even have a full ammo selection. I can't believe, fun fact about your name, Dakota, you're actually a state. Yeah, he is. Oh god, I wasn't looking at my screen, and we almost ran into that. Run! Yes! Success. Usually don't have to worry about those kinds of things at all, but I worry. This room with all these things. So it's B to use connect. Oh, whoa. I just blew something up. This room is so bright! I forgot how bright this room is. I think the lights do go off. In a horror game, they're never gonna give you a bright room for a very long time, but, you know. Haven't heard that one before. It is so true about the nostalgia thing. He is all about it. Hi, Shannon! How's it going? For anyone who doesn't know, spoilers alert! That's my older sister chilling there.
Hazardous anomaly detected.
Yep, there goes the lights. Hooray. This room was looking so nice and pretty before someone turned the lights off. / the computer. Oh my god! Where did he come from? That was very, very surprising. Yeah, like, hey there. Shoot him. Shoot him up! Now it looks like Ethan added RimWorld to his Steam games. Probably should go offline. Oh my god, stop shooting your frickin' juices at me. It's disgusting. Probably should go offline. But oh, you frickin' these jerkwads! Stop always attacking me when my back is turned. It's very rude and impolite. What was I saying? I probably should go offline, but not many messages are popping up, so I think it's okay. The only reason why I don't is that Dead Space on. I don't know if this is just for me or something, but Dead Space kind of backs up a little bit when I shift tab, so I prefer not to have to do any of that. Can I get into this room? Oh, I think I have to, because I need those, right? I think the door was locked. Yeah, it totally is. Oh, because of the decontamination, I think I need to kill everything. That monster! That big old jerkwad monster! Feltron, you changed your colors! I like purple. Purple's a good color. Who knows, maybe I'm just seeing things. It wouldn't surprise me if my Twitch does act up every now and then or something, but it looks like you changed your thing to purple. It's pretty cool. Purple's a damn good color. Let's see. Alright, where you guys chilling? We gotta take out the big old baddies. Before the chances are they'll probably show up with their backs turned to me again. I think there's one over there. Yeah! Here we go. Eat that! I just shot like a weird object into your face. Didn't really do much, but you know, it probably annoyed him. Let's pull out this thing. We totally need to get that thing filled up on its ammo, so... Whoop! Scary music means bad guys are coming. Actually, that's pretty much a thing with almost every horror game. That would be cool if, they should make a game that creates, scary music whenever, I mean, they should have a game that does, like, scary music when enemies don't shoot, you know, just to kind of, like, protect you. I actually think that probably would be something that I'd consider much more annoying rather than, like, good gameplay-wise, but, you know, it's a thought. I suppose I'd have to actually see that implemented in a game before actually judging it. Probably should actually heal up, so let's do that, so then we could actually grab some extra ammo as well. I think I grabbed that? Yeah, looks like I did, so we don't have to worry about any of that nonsense. Anything good for us in here? It's not up here, so... There we go. There's so many restrooms in this frickin' space station. I mean, I guess we did just go from one whole, like, area to another, so it would make a lot of sense, but... In this, like, hour that I've played this game, I've actually spent quite a lot of time in restrooms. A lot more than I would have expected I would have. Oh, the lights... I'm a freaking ding-dong. I just noticed that the room became illuminated once again. That obviously means that, we're gonna be able to access these places, and it looks nice and pretty.
What in God's name is going on down there?
I think that's precisely the point, Doctor. God's
what?
work.
Oh, God's work. That's right, yeah.
We have to assume that
I forgot that he says that there. I was about to say, like, what? That didn't make any goddamn sense as a response.
I do not.
Oh,
the marker is glorious and divine. You know that.
God moves in mysterious ways.
Anyway, we'll have it on board tomorrow. You can analyze it all you want to. What are you so worried about?
Worried? Captain, people are dying down there, killing each other. Is this madness? The transformation unitology teaches us?
This is Sparta!
Terrence. There will always be risk when the stakes are high.
What's your favorite color?
And
Mine
here,
is red. I would probably say one. I like all colors pretty much. There isn't really a color that I hate. There's some that I dislike more than others. Like I'm not the biggest fan of yellow. Same with orange. I'm not the biggest fan of orange. But I'd probably say let's say red or blue. More often than not, I would lean towards blue, but black is also really high up there. Those would be my top 3 if I were to say. Let's say most of the time blue, second red, third black. No God, no fear. No God, no fear. Interesting. That was weird. I don't like these writings. Actually, I like them. They're good flavor text, but kind of just a Left 4 Dead thing where I imagine it doesn't really matter that much. Now, if it was Dark Souls, that would be incredible pieces of lore. I mean, this game is kind of crazy people blabbing about. Oh, look at this. It's kind of like the. It's not We Want You. What is that poster? The We Can Do It? I forget what that poster is with Rosie the Riveter. I forget what the slogan is. I'm glad that I remember her name, though, at least. Oh, this funny person! Hey, buddy, what's up? Oh, God, that sucks so much. Wow! That alien is really cruel. He just, like, took all of his time killing that guy. He's like, first I'm gonna get your arm, then I'm just gonna stand there for a bit. Then I'm gonna get you in the spine, then I'm gonna jump up on the wall, and then I'm going to kill you for sure by blowing up your head. I remember some games played the scary music right when the doors open, and then it slowly fades as you realize the room's empty. I don't remember what game did it, nor do I really know why they did it. I like that last bit. I know. If I played one of those things, it would be. I mean, if that happened in the game, I think that would be the main issue for me. Would be that I would pretty much just be confused. I'd be like, okay, that was interesting, but kind of irrelevant and stupid. Never fully understood this room. I'm sure this room has a purpose. Maybe this is just like the. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what this room is. I don't know much about the lore of this game, so I don't know if this is just where they keep the babies in this place or like the newborns, because I imagine there has to be a ton of people on this space colony. But I don't know if this is some kind of like cloning facility or something, or if they actually were breeding like monster babies and that's why the babies look like monsters. I'm pretty sure that's not what caused the monster babies. But who knows me being wrong. Get off of me, monster baby! Nobody likes monster babies. Wow, that actually killed it. I'm a little bit surprised. Oh no, wrong thing. Oh, of course I wasted some of the slow-mo juice by doing that. Whatever. I also can't believe I didn't try left trigger and X. How did I just not think about that? That was really stupid of me, in all honesty. Let me see. Oh, wait, never mind. I was about to read the chat, but I gotta make sure there aren't any baddies up here, because they're almost certainly. Yep, there they are. Hey, demon baby, what's up? Alright. Suck it, demon baby! I should probably aim like this. Oh no, of course you go there, so I have to swap shooting modes. There you go. Take out 2 of their limbs and they'll die. It's good to know. I think I should be safe for a bit. We are brothers. Yellow is the bane of my existence. Yellow sucks. Hey, gamer girl. How's it going? I like monster babies. Oh god! That was a little funky. Can you like die? Stomp the oh god, that actually is a little awful. No! I failed to stomp the baby! But I kicked the baby! It's like South Park. That's what I was trying to think of. I actually feel really bad for saying that stomp the baby statement. And I feel a lot more uncomfortable than I thought it was going to originally. Is these just like a bunch of embryos or something? I don't know. If they are, I feel really bad about smashing them, but it's really fun to smash things in this game, especially the objects that are destructible like these. Or Isaac can just grab it and toss it over his shoulder like a wet piece of bologna. Smashy, smashy! No! No! I want to grab the other one. Oh, whatever, I don't care. There was another one I could have smashed, but that one doesn't really matter either. You know what, let's actually be responsible with this one. And we're gonna put it... we can't put it inside. We'll put it right on there, you know? That way we'll be like, yeah, that's a hazardous material. That needs to be handled. Stomp the babies. You're going to be seeing that one on your future videos. In this series or in all my videos in general? My channel's just gonna turn into a stomping baby channel. There we go. I guess we need that thing.
Alright.
Is there another thing
thermite
here?
you picked up should be able to melt through the barricade.
Oh, it's that. Okay.
Use the shock pad to ignite it. Hope I can hold this position. I can hear something big moving out there.
Okay, so Hammond was like whispering because he was scared. I was wondering why he was being so quiet. He was being like, hey Isaac, how's it going? I'm just telling you what to do here. No worries about me. Small little dude. All of them. I shall become the stomping baby Let's Player, and I'm gonna like get not sued, but I don't know. There's gonna be like a Mothers Unite Association that's gonna be built specifically to fight me, and they will be very, very justified if I talk about smashing babies in every episode or stomping babies. Hey buddy, what's up? That could be our catchphrase for this series, though. We'll stomp all the babies. Isaac is a baby stomper. It's part of why he was actually trying to find his girlfriend originally. She told him that she was pregnant, and he was like, "Oh God, no! I've got to go deal with that." Now I really feel like I'm turning on the dark end of that joke. But you know. Egg, can you play Prison Architect? I don't think we're gonna play Prison Architect today, Sir Dalcon. But maybe we'll bring Prison Architect back in a future stream. It was really fun, that one stream that we played it. But Prison Architect isn't gonna be today. Today, Satanic Saturday Part 1, pretty much reserved for darker games. Let's just say that, because I'm not always gonna be playing horror games. It's gonna be games that could be considered satanic or evil, stuff like that. Great, we got another dark room. There aren't enough horror games with the really, like, bright and vibrant rooms. That's really a thing that needs to happen. Oh, it's this guy! I love this guy! The guy's smashing his head against the wall. Hey, buddy, what's up? I don't know. Oh, God, he just, like, destroyed his brains. You know what, buddy? You may think you're done, but you're not done. You're gonna smash your head some more. Oh, God, we're gonna do it the wrong way, but that's okay. Oh, God! Okay. I can honestly say that I was not expecting that to happen. That turned out a little bit crazier than I originally planned, but you know, I'm happy with the results. Can't say that I'm not. Every comment section you'll see something about stomping babies. Uh-oh! This person, I can't read that next comment yet. Or not a person, but a big old baddie. Can we open this? It's locked. What's this? Override use one... Ah, shoot. I hate these rooms. Does look like there's something important in there. I hate the rooms that require power nodes to unlock. These power nodes are so nice. Is it gonna give me... Is it gonna be super nice? Is it gonna be a super nice room and give me a power node for using a power node? Almost certainly not, but you know, there's one of the... Oh no! Wasted some of my juice again, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and grab one of those things. Obviously having the 3 ones will be better. Oh, we can't grab that because it's freaking full inventory. This is the worst room ever. I hate it.
Found something. So the texts were right.
Not today, but I would like to see more Long Live the Queen. Yeah, Long Live the Queen would be a great game to live stream as well, because then the chat can get involved with it and stuff like that.
It's under quarantine until we learn more.
Do we get rid of a stasis pack? We've got enough health upgrades, and more of those will come. It's probably a good thing to hold on to one stasis pack rather than like 10 health upgrades. So we'll go with that. I wasn't sure if that was you from the Long Live the Queen comments, Gamer Girl, but I thought it was. Screw written things. I'm a total loser for feeling that way, but I always hate the, whenever there's a game that has, like, either video or, this shows how much of a horrible person I am, but whenever there's a game that has either, audio logs or video logs, and it has, like, basically any form of audio log and a written log, I always kind of just ignore the written logs. It's the worst thing I could possibly say about myself. But I do a lot of reading in my free time. It's one of those things where when I'm playing a game, unless it is something like Long Live the Queen or something like a very, very, like writing-based game or something like that, or a very reading-based game. You have to do a lot of reading in it and stuff like that. Or text, that's what I meant to say. A very text-based game. I'm not really looking to do a lot of reading, to be completely honest, so I usually ignore those. Oh, come on! Like, game's just trying to taunt me. I was totally in there, and it just, like, plops right on out. Maybe it needs to be powered? I must not be doing it right. Okay, let's put it right there. Yeah, it's like flashing with an energy thing, so that kind of makes me think that I need to power it. But I'm also pretty sure I can't use that elevator until it's powered. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. No, but really, Long Live the Queen would be beautiful. Okay, yeah, I'll try to bring up Long Live the Queen. I need to test... That's one thing I would need to test, though, because I may be wrong, but I don't think Long Live the Queen has a windowed mode. And I don't think I could stream games that aren't windowed. I have to test that. I have to test and see if I could do a full screen live stream. Which actually sounded really good. That like rolled off the tongue rather nicely. Here's a node. That's nice, okay. Makes up for the one we used before. Angry dude somewhere. Hey buddy, what's up? You weren't too happy with that head I sent down to you. He was probably sleeping down there, and the head I dropped bombed him on the head. And he was like, man, that guy's disturbing my sleep. I gotta get payback. It's time. But yeah, that's one thing. Oh my god, another schematic. I hate schematics so much. I just wish they didn't take up an inventory space. Are schematics used by just going to the tables, though? That might be a thing. And if that is a thing, that'll be an easy way for us to use it. But, oh god, a lot of comments happened. You guys rock. Or not a hell of a lot of them. I don't understand why Egg doesn't have a million subs. Q million would be nice. Any type of million would be a great amount of subs. Yeah, we'll get there eventually, you know. My channel is just over, like, 1.5 years old, so it's a pretty new channel at this point still. Did that actually upgrade the, get rid of the things? No, it didn't! Oh my god! Okay, well, we might as well get an upgrade anyways. Egg is better than many YouTubers. Thank you very much, Cookie. You rock, Cookie Stealer. I really appreciate that. As I appreciate you guys saying that you don't understand why I don't have a lot of subs. But I'm a small channel, you know? I've just been up for like over a year. I don't do a lot of advertising myself. Pretty much all my advertising is just my videos. I do post like stuff on, I do have it set up so that every time, let's actually we should probably have one node on us at a time, so let's actually keep that thing. But I do have it set up that actually, like, people are made aware whenever, people who follow me on Twitter are made aware whenever I post a video, but that's the only advertising I do at all on my channel. So I don't really do a lot of advertising, mainly because I kind of, I don't know. I have some personal grudges against advertising. I feel like I'd feel better having my channel just grow entirely based on like you guys viewing and supporting and stuff like that. It just makes me feel better doing it that way. So like I mentioned before, I'm very happy with where my channel is right now. Of course it could. There we go. I don't know why that didn't work before. We could, it would be nice to have like 1 million subs and stuff like that, but we'll get there eventually. It allows me to talk to you guys more, you know? That's the good thing about where we are right now, because I can honestly say without a doubt, the channel would be a hell of a lot less personal, if I had like 1 million subs. Oh god, we got more babies to stomp! Oh no, it's not a baby. Never mind. I thought it was a baby. Let's beat this jerkwad up then. You fooled me! I thought you were a glorious baby! Let's oh! Hello. Ah, there we go. Guessing no one's surprising us. That's the weird thing about this game. That's the weird thing with the music in this game. There's always like a sound effect. I just always find it funny how the music gets really dramatic when you see an enemy, because you always hear like a noise of someone breaking through somewhere, and so you're like, oh, I already know an enemy's here. And then when the enemy shows up, the music gets really dramatic, so it's like dun dun dun, like fear me kind of thing. You want Q million subs? That would be like 0 in my head. Seeing as how it isn't a thing. Yeah! I don't know. Maybe Q million would be a quintillion, you know? It's the new fad. Like just 1 million, but in Qs. I corrected myself. No, don't worry, Cookie. I'm sorry if it's feeling like we're teasing you or something like that. I don't know. I just like the idea of Q million sounds really funny to me. I like that. It's one of those things where you know, everyone makes mistakes, and sometimes mistakes are humorous. And sorry if it sounded like we were like making fun of you or something like that. But the way I intended it was being like whether or not it was intentional, you said something that was really funny, and I liked it a lot. Quintillion. Yeah, that would be a good number for it. I like how you don't advertise. I've stopped watching people because of stuff like that. Also, did the schematics say something along the lines of download at the store? Did it? It might have. Honestly, I've been ignoring a lot of the stuff that's been popping up in this game, and I really shouldn't be. But, you know, I do it anyways. The next level, it is. Nah, it's fine. I know, like, going back to what you were saying, Dakota, I'm not gonna lie, I have, oh, come on, game, stop taking up my time by pulling up this message thing. I need to make sure I have enough air. This game is very good about making sure you have enough air, though, if I remember correctly. There should be, like, an air tank somewhere nearby. Either that or this will, yeah, this is the room that'll bring us back to having air.
As you know, Ishimura is able to set his gravity locally. Your ground boost will kick in when you enter a 0G area.
Oh, yes! 0G! 0G is really fun in this game. I like 0G a lot. But, yeah, I think part of why I don't like advertising is because I'm not too strong about it. I'm not as, like, determined about this as I used to be, because a lot more people do advertise than, I have noticed before, or basically I see a lot more people advertising in ways than I've seen before. But I used to have a lot of grudges against advertising. It just feels better to me when I don't advertise my channel. How about that? It makes me feel better about myself, and stuff like that. So I can understand where you're coming from, not liking people who have advertised, Dakota. Testing you, teasing people, teasing, not testing. Humor and good fun. By the way, the amount of MS in my last post was 1,000. What's MS? Yes! Zero gravity! That's one thing, I do feel kind of bad that I've never played Dead Space 2. Personally, I don't think I would like Dead Space 2. because a lot of the things that they changed from Dead Space 1, most of the time, there's a lot of sequels that I really don't like. I don't like, let's say there's a lot of 2s and beyonds that I don't like, because I haven't played Dead Space 2, but I really got a feeling, oh, come back here, you freaking ding dong, get out of the way, corpse. But I really got a feeling I wouldn't like Dead Space 2. I don't like Dead Rising 2, and I love Dead Rising 1. Come on! Come on! Oh my god, why is this so flaky? There we go. And can we go in there? I'm a little bit afraid that might kill me. Let's actually test that. Oh, it doesn't even let me do it. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I don't like Fear 2, like I mentioned. There's a lot of 2s that I like, but there's also a lot of sequels that I really don't like.
Exiting zero gravity.
Oh, I want to stay in the zero gravity. It's the best. I'm against advertising because it's scummy, and doing scummy things is scummy. I can relate to that. I think that advertising is okay in various situations, and makes a lot of sense in some situations, but let's say this. In regards to advertising that I've come to accept and stuff, I think it's okay to go ahead and like advertise your channel a little bit and stuff like that. But one thing that definitely shows up way too much on YouTube, and kind of in the world in general in a lot of ways, but mainly on YouTube, is spamming advertising. Like spam advertisements is something that I will definitely never do, and it's one of my biggest pet peeves on YouTube and stuff like that. Like, that's one interesting thing. I think I actually mentioned this in the previous stream, but I don't watch PewDiePie. But I really feel, yeah, I definitely mentioned this in the last stream, but I feel really bad for him because, he recently disabled his comments, and I think, a major reason for that was because a lot of people spamming his, comment section and stuff like that. Alright, looks like we get to work our way back. I like that there is only about 5 people chatting, everything goes smoothly, and can actually respond knowing I shall be heard. Yeah, that's also another very nice thing about being a small channel. Yeah. I know, really, it feels like you are an actual person. Hi, Christian, how's it going? Yeah, also he likes wearing tutus. I like wearing tutus! Oh my god, why? That's something that needs to, if there was a DLC for Dead Space where you could have Isaac in a tutu, I would totally buy that. More games need, male protagonists in tutus. That's generally how small channels go. I like it personally. It's very interactive and fun, even if Egg sucks at reading chat quickly. Yeah, I am pretty bad, at reading chat rapidly. I apologize for that. Part of it is, I'm not the fastest reader in the world. I think oh god, hello buddy. That's the thing. More spaces need, more areas in this game need to be like the open air spaces, because this is when the game actually is more scary, because enemies don't make noise, because you're actually in space, you know, so that there isn't really any sound going around. And that's actually where the game is actually most great. Give me a little kiss on the neck. Gotta punch his face off and retaliate. Where is he going? If I could actually hit him, that would be nice. But yeah, I'm not the world's fastest reader, and I do apologize for that. But I do my best. I do what I can, and that's one thing that is definitely especially benefit, as I just mentioned before a little bit ago. But that kind of highlights why it's nice that there isn't like chaos in the chat, you know, because if there were like 1 million people, I don't know if I would be able to, like, well, if there was 1 million, I definitely wouldn't be able to keep up, but if there was a hell of a lot more than this, I don't know if I would be able to keep up too well. Let's see, we should use some other weapons. Let's go ahead and pull out the pulse rifle, because we haven't used the pulse rifle yet. Space! Space, the final frontier! These are the voyages of the starship, oh, what's this place? Ishimura? The starship Ishimura. It sucks to be here, and everyone is having a pretty bad time, but, you know. Okay, I think now we get some baby bashing. Where's the babies? Where's the babies? Oh, that's not baby! That's the second time I've mistaken you guys for a baby. You guys suck. They're just, pretenders to the baby throne. And yes, the baby throne is now a thing. No one will hear your screams. Oh my god, Alien is so good. That's another good question. I don't think anyone actually answered my Bioshock question, but that's okay. That's another good question, though. What do you guys like more? Alien or Aliens? Both are very, very amazing movies. Personally, I prefer Alien. This is an interesting thing. Something that I find very fascinating about myself. Because Alien and Aliens are both completely different genre movies. Aliens is an action film, while Alien is a... Oh no, not these jerkwads! Get off of me! Oh, no, 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 no! Don't die, Isaac, don't die! Oh god. Okay, we actually got a little bit close there. Those guys, you actually do really need to be careful with them. Get off of me, parasites. I hate those guys so much. No! They won't leave. They just won't leave. I think you said the intro to Star Trek wrong just saying. Oh no, did I? Oh, you're saying because of the Ishimura part. Yeah, I know. Seriously. Oh, you sure it's not the Star Trek Ishimura? I swear! Patrick Stewart always says Star Trek Ishimura. And William Shatner says Enterprise. That is Enterprise. Patrick Stewart's was the Ishimura. Alright, great, we get to make a thing go boom. Big things go boom. But first we gotta actually deposit all these schematics here so we could actually have a frickin' inventory space. Death by the hands of parasites! That would be pretty awful. He just wanted sugar. That'd be pretty awesome. Yeah, looks like we got the flamethrower. I'll leave it up to you guys if you use the flamethrower. The flamethrower is a pretty butts weapon, though, so... The flamethrower sucks butts. But who knows, maybe that's why you guys would want me to use it or something like that. Safe, we don't want anything in the safe. We could put the large med packs in the safe, but I don't think we'll go ahead and use up that space. No, I'm saying down, not to the right. Thank you. The controller's being really flaky right now. Valuable electronic components sell at the store for credits. Why is the store still functional? I mean, is this store, like, connected to a station that is really far away? Or is this just, like, I don't know, like an automatic version of eBay? Like, I guess I imagine how the ship works is that they have people, like, list, I want to buy this item, and I'll buy it for $3,000. So the next person who, like, puts up that item there, they'll instantly buy it. Kind of like Steam trading cards, I guess. That's how I'm going to imagine this all works, just to make it logical in my mind. So even though nobody's on the ship anymore, and logically I shouldn't be able to sell this, because think about this, if I'm selling this stuff to a ship that is in no way connected to the Ishimura, then why can't I just, like, send out a like, emergency plea via this console? Doesn't really make any sense. I'm positive like that. I don't like Bioshock Infinite as much. Atmosphere wasn't as good. Also, the shop downloaded your schematics. I was right, and I don't care about aliens and the like very much. I agree. I think actually Bioshock Infinite is another example where it's kind of both. It's kind of like the two examples I was gonna say, and I really like discussing these genres because it's kind of very interesting in how different they are. Because Aliens is very different than Alien, because Aliens is more of an action flick, while Alien is a sci-fi horror, or just horror, because they're both sci-fi. Then Terminator, the Terminator series. Terminator 1 is a horror series, while horror action, which focuses much more on atmosphere and stuff like that. While Terminator 2 is much... Oh, I forgot this thing just blows up in our face. That's weird. But while Terminator 2 is much more focused on the atmosphere, I mean the action and stuff like that. And then Bioshock and Bioshock Infinite are very similar. They both have different forms of like atmosphere and stuff like that, but I would say Bioshock is definitely a horror, while Bioshock Infinite is definitely not. So they actually kind of flow into different genres. But I definitely prefer Bioshock over Bioshock Infinite. But the thing that I was gonna say I kind of find interesting, saying putting what I just said like into as a factor. I like Terminator. Well, I should start with Alien. I like Alien 1 more than Aliens because I like the atmosphere of the horror and stuff like that. I really like feeling kind of really alone. I like the fact that there's only one alien. I think that makes it a lot more intensive and scary rather than there being like 20 of them. But then, I actually prefer Terminator 2 over Terminator 1 because I actually like the action and the differences in that regard. So it's kind of an I just find talking about those series interesting because how different they are and but how good all of them are. It's definitely babies, smashing babies time. Okay, here we go. We're gonna smash this baby. Smash the baby. Smash the baby. Oh, we did it! We beat him up! Okay, so slow-mo juice is definitely pretty much the only way to go for smashing babies. I think this one we're just gonna shoot up, mainly because I'm kind of worried about there being more, and I don't want to take damage. More babies to smash. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna pause it again so I can read the chat. Don't like Bioshock. I read that one. Space: The Final Frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its continuing mission to explore strange and new worlds. To seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no one has gone before. I love Star Trek so much, such a good series. Need to watch more of it though. Haven't seen an incredible amount of Star Trek. But Shamumu Cow in the chat is like the world's ultimate Star Trek fan, my older sister, so she's helped me a lot with my Star Trek knowledge and stuff like that. Scumbag traders. I know, seriously. Terminator 1 is a chase movie. Yeah, that's true. That's actually a good point. I was wrong. Terminator 1 isn't really a horror. It was when it came out, actually. I would say that. Because, people, like, people have, horror is a very interesting genre when you look at it in media because it's really changed over the years. Going from, like, the days of, Alfred Hitchcock to like nowadays, horror has changed tremendously. And it's kind of sad in a lot of situations because more often than not, there still is like horror based just on suspense and atmosphere, but more often than not, in the past it was much more, for the most part I would say in the past it was much more based on atmosphere and stuff like that. Nowadays it's just a lot of jump scares and stuff like that, rather than character building, atmosphere, and actual building suspense over time. But I will agree with you, I actually was probably wrong about that. Terminator 1 would class more in a thriller or chaser movie rather than a horror movie. So you are 100% correct about that, gamer girl. Isn't there someone in here as well? I feel like there's supposed to be a dude, but oh shoot, there's an oxygen tank refilling in here. Maybe this area's probably gonna run out of oxygen later, which is gonna be all the butts, but you know, it's just something you just have to deal with. Butt situations every now and then. It's not the best thing in the world, but when God give you butts, you just have to deal with it, you know? Some people say that the saying is when God gives you lemons, make lemonade, but really everyone knows that God God loves talking about butts just as much as everyone else. Just some other people who, oh, it's not even God with that quote, it's freaking life. What am I talking about? I'm a weird dude. When God gives you lemons. Hey buddy, what's up? Oh god, we could very clearly see this woman's head. That's actually kind of terrifying. Let's beat up this baby. Beat up the baby even more. No game ever before has made beating up babies so much fun and so sadistically fun. Most horror games seem to be jump scares. Yep, cheap tricks. I like the butts. I cannot. I like the butts and I cannot lie. Yeah, I 100% agree. It's kind of a sad thing about our modern day. Granted, though, that's where indie developers come in. You know, like, AAA developers bring out good stuff every now and then. Really, mainly, most of the time, it depends on what team you look at. Like, and it depends on what genre. Like, a lot of the times, like, it's sad because, like, what we're, like, a lot of the big name genres nowadays, I figure are turning worse and worse. While major companies, when they do have smaller games on the side, those are usually much better because those are usually done by like smaller teams and stuff like that. So it's much more personalized, you know? Like, my example would be Capcom. Capcom turns out a really good game every now and then, but their big name series like Resident Evil is so bad. So bad nowadays. Like, and those are the games of theirs that sell the most, and it's really unfortunate. But basically, going back to what I was saying, that's where indie comes in. That's why indie is the saving grace nowadays. Because, obviously, not all indie game developers are good. There are some bad apples in the batch. But I would say most indie developers are the ones who actually really try hard to put, like, their passion into the game rather than trying to make a quick buck on a game and stuff like that. Mainly because, you know, indie developers are usually almost always very small teams, so things become much more personalized. This is the lady I was thinking of. Hey, lady, what's up?
Wait.
I'm actually not a horror fan. I'm a huge baby. Well, sorta. It's more like, I hate jump scares. They are really cheap and lame. I love it when a game/movie can get me... Oh, the light just fell over. I wasn't even watching her. Get me through things like plot and atmosphere and character development. Dakota, that is exactly why I love Silent Hill 2. That's exactly why I love Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 2 is such a good game. If I could actually find a good, reliable, what's it called? Oh, we actually can't even gain access to that lady. That's so sad. I want to blow her head off and then, like, throw it into a wall or something. Because this game makes me a horrible, horrible person. But if I could find a really good emulator for, not that I would use it, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, I would use, 100% legal means. But then again, actually, emulators are technically legal if you do own the game, and I own Silent Hill 2, so it wouldn't be illegal for me to use an emulator. But if I could actually find a good PlayStation 2 emulator, I would play Silent Hill on, either just on the channel in general, or on, or live stream it like that. I would play it so quickly. I would be on that like mad. When God gives you lemons, make milk. I like that. I like that a lot. Wine, Dakota, just like that. I can't play, COD Zombies without a friend. Nice. Have you seen the 19... actually, wait, does COD Zombies have a lot of jump scares now? That actually wouldn't surprise me if they start taking that turn. Is there any way for us to open this door? I haven't played COD Zombies since, like, the first or second one. I'm not even sure if this is the way we're supposed to go. It is. But wasn't there a door over here? I wanna check this hallway. There was definitely a hallway. Have you seen the 1993 horror movie called Freaks? No, I have not. I actually, that's one thing I feel bad about. There's a lot of movies that I haven't seen, but I actually do consider myself quite a pretty good movie buff, mainly because I have some really big movie buff friends, and when you've got movie buff friends, that kind of makes you forces you to be a movie buff yourself. Kind of like in Pulp Fiction, oh my god, how am I blanking on his name? How am I blanking on his name? He's like one of the greatest actors of all time. Oh my god, whatever. It's similar to the line in Pulp Fiction, saying my girlfriend is a vegetarian, which practically makes me a vegetarian. It's very, very much the same when you got friends who are film buffs. You would have to try really hard to not watch a lot of films with friends who are film buffs if you're not into film. Of course, I'm very much into film, so it's a win-win for me. I forget what I was talking about. Oh no, but I haven't seen too much older films. I need to educate myself in older films. I haven't even seen. I just said I just said I consider myself a movie buff, and I haven't even seen Kane. Oh my god, I'm a freaking movie buff. I say I'm a movie buff, and then I can't even remember. Citizen Kane.
The colony's problems concern me greatly. I have
Samuel
no
L.
doubt they are
Jackson. Yeah,
somehow
that's who I
linked
meant.
to the discovery of the marker, but the exact nature of that connection is still unknown. Almost 40% of the colonists are experiencing a form of dementia.
The NSA's gonna get me.
Symptoms are acute depression, insomnia, and
We
hallucination.
should play more zombies. I would love to play zombies. They need to. Actually, one of the Call of Duty games that does have zombies is probably available for Mac. So I probably should have finished off by stomping the baby, but I didn't. Yeah, we could always stomp him to the aftermath. There we go, stomp the baby.
But I need his expertise.
That's a funky looking thing. How are those tentacles just like sticking up like that? That's weird. But yeah, we should play some Call of Duty Zombies together sometime, Christian. I actually don't know if because they might have the Mac version separate on Steam. I would hope that the Mac version would be able to do online multiplayer with a PC player. But yeah, we should get a Call of Duty game and play COD Zombies. COD Zombies doesn't have jump scares. It's more that they have a tendency of walking behind. Jump scares that aren't jump scares. The ones where you turn around and like jump scares that aren't built into the game, I would say. Yeah, those are awful. I appreciate those a lot more than jump scares because obviously those aren't like inherently built in just to kind of troll the player. But yeah, those are definitely just as bad. I would agree with that 100%. Because I imagine you're saying when like a zombie walks behind you and you're not expecting him to be there and you turn around and then it's boom, he's all of a sudden in your face and stuff like that. That is really, really frightening in most situations. Oh, is this the morgue? Oh, I'm sorry, but that's kind of funny how the game is trying to scare us there. Having the morgue door open really, really slowly to have a dead body in there. I'm not gonna lie, stuff like that can kind of make me understand what Sideways was saying, but I still really love this game. Even if it was trying to go for a cheap scare right there. Luckily, that's not jump scare based, at least, so we can't be mad at them for that. But... And who knows, maybe I would have found that scary my first time playing through this game, but that was not the least bit scary right now. Not at all. Not at all. Huh? Oh, shoot, the birds! These guys suck. Oh, shoot, this is actually gonna be a boss. I need to take out my thing. Yeah, this is a really big baddie, if I remember correctly. It's our first, actually, these guys aren't incredibly scary, but they are a big baddie. So we need to kill this guy. No, we need to kill the bird, because the bird just spawns more and more. That's the problem. It's not this guy, it's the bird. So let's finish off this buddy. Yeah, that actually was not very bad at all. Never mind. Slow-mo makes everything better. Ooh, there's also an upgrade. A nodule? A node? They're called nodes. That's right.
Thank God. I'll start accessing the captain's records right now. Head to the tram
I'll
station.
start
and I'll
accessing
contact
the
you there.
captain's records.
I'm going to find out what the hell happened to
that's
the
this
ship.
game. I think it was Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh, that is okay. That's actually a really clever part, clever place to put that guy, because that enemy. Because obviously they could have just had him show up in any other room and take over a dead body, but actually having him show up first in the morgue is kind of a cool like gameplay thing. I actually never saw Pulp Fiction until like a month ago. It's so good. I know! Pulp Fiction is freaking amazing. It's a really, really good film. John Travolta's really good in it too, which I find really funny. I actually didn't find out that he's a multi-Razzie Award winner until fairly recently, and that made me so sad because I was like, but John Travolta, he was so good in Pulp Fiction. Even though, honestly, actually, if you really think about it, his character doesn't really have too much character. Like, I think it's just like like he is so good in that movie. But if you actually really watch that performance again, you could kind of see that if that performance was in any other movie, it'd probably be considered kind of bad. But it fits. It fits in Pulp Fiction, and it fits perfectly, and it's super good in Pulp Fiction. But yeah, Pulp Fiction is amazing. I didn't see Pulp Fiction until when I was in high school, I think. So I was kind of a late bloomer for Pulp Fiction. In fact, actually, a lot of the movies a lot of the really big movies I hadn't seen until my high school years, which actually makes sense because a lot of them are for mature audiences as well. But granted, I grew up on watching when I was a kid, I watched Rocky Horror Picture Show a lot. We owned Rocky Horror Picture Show, and I'm pretty sure I saw the Terminator movies as a kid as well, so I grew up on some pretty crazy stuff. That was the weirdest reaction to seeing a cadaver in the world. I know, really. Why can't these people build a radio out of rat poop or something? I would love to see a radio made out of rat poop. That'd be a really good thing. Really good thing in this world. Let's pick this thing up. Just so you guys know, unfortunately, I think we are going to be calling it quits in about 10 minutes. I've got a lot of work I need to get done. And, as I mentioned before in previous streams, I kind of really like the 2-hour stream setup. It kind of works really nicely for me. Allows me to get a lot of work done on the side. Maybe some days we'll probably do up to 3 hours, but I'll try my best to do like a 2-hour minimum. If nothing else. Oh shoot, that's actually one of the big baddies. Let's chop off his legs. Oh, that's one down. Head can probably come up next. Oh, there we go. You know, those guys aren't that bad. Really, enemies are only really a problem in this game when they come clustered in groups. Like, if you're fighting an enemy one-on-one, as long as you play it safe, they're not a problem really at all. Did I grab what I needed? Oh, that's right! I think the captain was the guy who was in there, and so we came to the captain. Oh, I totally forget those sometimes. I love Rocky Horror Picture Show. It's so good, isn't it, Gamer Girl? It's a really good movie.
Somehow one of them found a way down to the captain's nest. I managed to contain it in a damaged escape pod.
And musical, actually. But the movie is my favorite. I love the movie
now.
Cast so
I found the deck logs. Whatever is happening around here, it came from the planet when they cracked it open.
I can't save while he's talking. Whatever.
It spread to the colony and reached the ship. Isaac, this isn't an infection. It's some form of alien life.
Shit, we've got bigger problems. The ship's engines are offline and our orbit is decaying. Get over to the engineering deck ASAP while I stay here and figure out what the problem is.
Silly Hammond. Actually, I never thought about this before, but seeing as we are in space, I mean, granted, this is... If Hammond was so surprised about it, this is probably the first experience that, like, humankind in this universe has had with alien life. But if we've advanced to the point where there's, like, a big alien colony like this, and we've seen everything we've seen so far, I think I would probably think of it as an alien life before thinking of it as an infestation or something like that. But going back to Rocky Horror Picture Show, I will say, even if it didn't have Tim Curry, it would be amazing. But anything that does have Tim Curry in it does get some bonus points for, like, amazingness, because Tim Curry is the freaking greatest man of all time. Schematics download for the line racks. We should probably get the line gun, but I haven't really used much of it. I wish I didn't have to use the pad for this, because it keeps thinking I'm clicking to the right when I'm not. It makes me mad. Makes me mad and not glad. And The Usual Suspects is amazing. Yeah, The Usual Suspects is really damn good. Anyway, I'm out. Dota calls. Maybe we can play sometime. Unlikely, but had to put that there. No, Dakota, I would love to play some Dota with you, man. It's just... expect, like, try to remember to remind me in, like, 4 months. Like, I really hate to say it, but I literally cannot play Dota on my internet up here. It's just too slow. I play it a lot, but they're only offline bot games. games because I can't do anything else. The internet's just way too bad. But I would love to play a game with you sometime, man. We'll just... I'll do my best to remember, and you try to remind me once like Christmas comes around, and I'll do my best to play a game or play a couple games with you, man. Eggsmon keeps trying to get us to watch The Usual Suspects, but we never do. I know, it's so sad. It is only one out of 2 movies that Meatloaf has been in that he has sung in. Really? He's actually only sung in like 2 of his movies? He's one of my favorite parts in that movie. Meatloaf is so awesome. Love Meatloaf. Especially since he sings one of my favorite songs in that movie too. Granted, the fact that he sings it might have a great deal of why I like it a lot, but what's not to love about Meatloaf? Meatloaf is freaking awesome. See you in Q million days. Hope to see you then, Dakota. Hopefully that... I actually kind of hope that could be a running joke. I'd love Q million to be a running joke on this thing. Oh, Tenacious D is so good! I love Tenacious D! Like, that is... Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny is what every Jack Black movie needs to be. You know? Like, I wish... Jack Black has a pretty bad record with movies, but if every movie was Tenacious D, I would just watch his movies all day, every day. Let's go ahead and buy some power nodes. Oh, we can only afford 1. That's kind of crummy. Could sell some stuff for it, but I don't think we're gonna sell it. Sell anything. A long as fucking time ago in a town called Kickapoo. Love that movie so much. Open door, I command it! Run like the wind. Alright, so I think what we're probably gonna do is we're probably actually gonna go ahead, go to the next area, and then save and actually call it off there, just because it'll be convenient to go to the next area. So, yeah, thank you guys for joining me on the stream. I'm really looking forward to playing more Dead Space. We're not gonna be playing Dead Space for a while, though, unfortunately. Because, the next Satanic... We're not gonna play it till next Satanic Saturday, and that's not until next Saturday, obviously. So, but yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, seeing as, I'm pretty sure everyone in the chat is, familiars, but it's always good to be careful and safe. Oh no, Hammond's gonna talk. I'll just talk over him though. For those of you who don't know, the next stream is gonna be showing up on 2 p.m. No, 2 p.m. What am I saying? Next Tuesday. This upcoming Tuesday from starting at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I hope to see a lot of you guys out there, guys and gals and all that. We're gonna be playing some Terraria. First I need to figure that out though. I need to get in contact with Aurelio and me and him. I haven't asked him if we could do this yet, but I'm gonna ask him if we could test out setting up some server stuff. And if that works out really well, then we're gonna play an hour of Terraria, and anyone who wants to join can feel free in joining in on the group. And then we're gonna be finishing it off with some Rim Decapsule, almost certainly, unless things change drastically, of course. So yeah, I actually have to Alt Shift Tab because otherwise I actually can't get out of this frickin' game to click other things. But I actually think that's gonna be it for the stream tonight. Once again, thank you all for joining me. I love you guys. You guys are all freaking awesome. And, yeah. So, I am the Egg Scrambled Gamer! And I will see you all next time!